Welcome to Caring for Care Trainer TV. Today we're looking at encouraging learners to ask questions, an essential part of learning. But why don't some learners ask questions? And how can you as the trainer support them? Have you ever asked your group any questions only to be met with silence? It's a common situation for many trainers. Learners might hold back for many reasons. Fear of looking uninformed, uncertainty, or even thinking their question might be silly. But questions are at the heart of learning. So how can we create an environment where learners feel comfortable asking them? First, it's essential to understand why learners may not ask questions. They might feel intimidated, worried about slowing down the class, or assume they're the only ones with that particular question. As a trainer, you can help by creating a welcoming environment where questions are seen as part of the learning process. And one way to do this is by changing how you ask questions. Instead of the generic "any questions," which can sometimes make learners feel like they shouldn't have any, try asking "what questions do you have?" This small shift can signal to learners that questions are expected and valued. Let me know in the comments below any phrases or strategies you use to encourage learners to feel comfortable asking questions. Another effective technique is to ask more specific questions, like what part of the course would you like to revisit, or what concepts need more clarification. The most common question I have at this part of the course is, and then go ahead and give a course-specific example. Now, I was wondering if you have the same question or a different one you'd like me to answer. Now, all of these questions open doors for learners to reflect on what they didn't fully grasp without feeling like they're admitting that they're lost, confused, or don't understand, or just zoned out when you discuss that section. Be mindful of how you react to questions. Always acknowledge them positively, even if they seem simple or repetitive. This builds confidence and reassures learners that no question is too small or unimportant. As a trainer, it may be worth reflecting if you're getting repetitive questions. Maybe the course materials need adapting, or the way that specific section is discussed, can it be broken down into smaller chunks? Another tip is to incorporate regular recaps throughout the session. By revisiting key points and asking questions like, can you share your understanding of that specific course question? What would you do if specific course question? You give learners the chance to share their learnings and build confidence. Speaking in the group, the way you ask the group questions also matters. Open-ended questions encourage discussion, while closed-ended questions can lead to yes or no answers that don't spark deeper thinking. So try asking open-ended questions like, how does this concept relate to your everyday work? Or what challenges do you see with this approach? These types of questions encourage learners to think critically and engage with the material. And remember, some learners may still hesitate to ask questions in front of the group, so encourage them to approach you during breaks or after the session. Now, as trainers, it's our job to help learners leave with the answers to their questions. And by creating an environment where questions are encouraged and respected, you empower your learners to take ownership of their learning. Now, as always, if you have any topics you'd like us to cover or supportive comments to help other trainers, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.